Jamie?
How are you, mate?
Very good, thanks, yeah. Very good. Bit of a surprise tonight. Galatasaray beating Liverpool, but they deserved it.
Yeah, I have to say, I thought Galatasaray were absolutely brilliant. I mean, they could have been maybe 2 or 3 up. Liverpool had a couple of chances, but I think the best team won.
Well, I think they could have scored 4 or 5. I was thinking half-time, 4-2 to Galatasaray would have been a fair scoreline at half-time. But then you look at the fans, the way the fans turned up tonight, Galatasaray supporters. Then you look at the way the players played above themselves. They were disciplined, worked their socks off, hustling, not allowing Liverpool's good players to pick their head up and find a pass without a bit of contact. 8 yellow cards in the game, but that was down to them leaving their foot in at times and making it horrible. And then, I just, there's no excuse. I mean, Liverpool have picked a weakened team. Yeah. Brought on Salah, Isaac at half an hour to go on it, something like that. Made a bit of a difference, but didn't create enough. And it was mainly down to, 11 players working his socks off to stop Liverpool creating. Osimhen looked dangerous, didn't he? Every time they won the ball back.
Yeah, he did.
And you're right about Canate. He's had one of his worst games tonight. Unforced errors.
Oh,
and
giving the
he
ball
just
away
like he's lost his confidence. I think he's when you're at the back.
Confidence. How can he lose his confidence? They won the Premier League last season.
Yeah, I just think everybody loses a bit of belief, Jamie. I think once you made a few mistakes and you start, if you've got any sort of pride about you, you're trying not to do it in the next game. But before you know it, you get a bit nervous on the ball. And every pass you make's a doubt. Instead of him just stroking it about with Van Dijk, he's give a few dodgy passes to Van Dijk, dodgy ones into midfield, looked off balance when he was defending, looked desperate at times. Szoboszlai obviously gives a penalty away in the first half. It is a penalty. It's just his backhands at Yilmaz in the face.
Not sure I'm having him playing as a fullback.
Well, they targeted him, didn't they? Because he kept rolling the ball inside him, and Yilmaz was trying to get down the side of him, getting in behind him, which he did. And saying that, I thought Szoboszlai second half, he always takes part in the game. He always gives 100%.
He's a top player.
And he's got the energy to play like that. But
Arne Slot got it wrong tonight?
Well, he's not played his strongest team, has he? So we'll have to wait and see. He's trying to find his best team, and he, again, I was hoping that Wirtz would score a goal. He just needs a goal to get going. At times, he looks a bit lightweight, and
I thought he'd done all right tonight, Wirtz, to be fair. I know
he's a class player.
He created, it go unnoticed because they didn't score Liverpool, but he actually created 2 or 3 really good opportunities for them. Yeah, they weren't taken, but that's what you want from him at least.
Yeah, he's trying to get on the half turn and thread people in. Yeah. Ekitike played well again. Bad news, though. Alisson looks like he's got a hamstring strain, and Ekitike looked like he was feeling his hamstring.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed on that one, because all round it was a real bad night for Liverpool.
It was a bad night. All over the place at the back. Strange back 4 performance again from them. Alisson getting them out of trouble. Let's go to some calls. Go to Callum. He's a Liverpool fan. Right, Cal?
Jamie here, right? Dino, how you doing?
Yeah, we're good, mate. What do you make of it?
What a disaster. What a disaster.
I can't hear what you're saying, Callum, to be honest, but I'm sure the producer will put mine right.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Dean can't. It's something wrong with his headphones.
We'll sort it.
I was trying to say that why Scott didn't play Conor Bradley at right back. I don't have an Scooby-Doo. Another one is that Salah was left on the bench and it's disjointed. Wirtz, oh my God, I don't know what to say about Wirtz.
Wirtz feels like the easy target here, Cal. I'll be honest. I watched him closely tonight, and look, there are things he needs to improve on physically. I think he needs to be. He did create a few.
Of all the midfield, Jamie, we were stacked last season. Why did we need Wirtz? We needed Gay more than Wirtz.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
We should have spent that money on Gay instead of Wirtz. And Ishak, oh my God, he's just. I don't know what's going on with him. His fitness level is not high. Ekitike is the only player has been, showing some light over all the transfers. Yeah. And the other ones have been duds. So
they're not dud. You can't call him a dud.
He's like the opposite. Slot is the opposite of Ange. Ange has second season gets a trophy. Slot gets first season trophy and second season's rubbish. So if
I'm back in the race.
You can't call Arne Slot rubbish.
Well, I've just heard that, Jamie.
Has been rubbish.
You're top of the league.
Slot doesn't get anything this season. No 0 trophies. His position should be into question as well.
You just started.
The season's over, mate. The season's over.
What do you mean the season's over? What are you going on about?
I can tell by now that what's going on. Konate should be sold in January. Sell Konate now. Sell Konate to Madrid. His head's gone. And get Gahi in January. That's the only thing that's going to save the season.
I think you're overreacting. It's not easy. It's not easy going.
You can see the writing on the wall.
What's the writing? What's the writing on the wall? What's he saying? Well, you're not going to win nothing.
The defense is disjointed. There's no defense. We've lost Trent. We've lost Robertson and Tsimikas. Tsimikas is gone. Robertson's on the bench. Kirkis is.
You ain't lost him, have you? He's still there.
Well. He's still there, but Kirkis is not playing. Konate and Van Dijk has been affected by the two fullbacks has been missing.
Yeah.
So the defense is disjointed, and Slot doesn't know how to. These new players doesn't know how to fit them in. So all I'm saying is that we're just waiting for the wheels to come off. Arsenal has got solid defense. They're going to win the league. I'm saying. And we're going to go. We might even be lucky to get 4th place.
Oh.
Well, I do agree with you on what you said about the fullbacks, because it's the only part of your football team where if one of you doesn't play well, the whole back four look a shambles. If one of you is not in sync.
Yeah.
So you get used to where seeing Trent's on my right shoulder, Andy Robertson's on my left shoulder. They're on the same line as me. We're moving up together. We're moving back together. When you get one player that's like Sloboslai a couple of times tonight was 2 yards behind Konate. He's trying to play offside Konate.
Yeah.
Getting it all wrong, not realising Sloboslai's behind him.
Yeah, I know, but he's not.
So they're out of sync. You're right about that, but I think you're overreacting.
Yeah, just a bit. Let's go to Gary. He's a Liverpool fan. Gary?
Oh, hello. Thanks for having me on.
All right.
Hi, Gary.
Well, what'd you make of it tonight?
Well, look, I think there's just a massive imbalance in the team, and you guys are highlighting that. I think people are jumping on Canate's back a bit too much. It's like trying to play with a brand new backline. It's hard work. It's also Wirtz, I think, gets a lot of stick, which I saw him today. I thought he was actually quite good. He's getting some great spaces, but it's just not connected. You've got a new strike force, etc. Losing Nunes and Diaz, Jota, huge loss. I'm still impacted with that. I find it hard sometimes to cope not having Jota there, because he would have come on and bagged the goal, no doubt.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what the thing is, Gary? The 3 players you mentioned, Nunez, Diaz and Jota, they scored 33 goals between them last season. That is hard to replace. And by the way, they'd get in most teams, those 3. So when you're replacing them...
Oh, look at Diaz at Bayern Munich now. He's doing fantastic. And there's no doubt his tenacity is what we miss.
Yeah, and when you replace them, because the transfer fees are so high, you automatically think they're an upgrade. Not necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I hear what you're saying.
I like Diaz. Jamie, I just want to say as well, thank you for you and Jason Knights. You really helped me on the truck driving mentally as well.
Thanks, Cal.
Me laughing. Dino, your storytelling, thanks so much as well. I love it.
Gaz, you're a star, mate. I appreciate that. Candy normally talks garbage, so I don't know how you put up with him.
Well, last time I seen the pair of you had clowns out. What's all that about?
Oh, well,
how far are you going to
we've got the props, mate. We've got them here. We're just waiting for someone to, start us off.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.